I'm standing here with the most awesome woman in the world, Jamie Lee Curtis. This is a bucket list for me, and it's so great to be here with you for this.
Yep, all right.
So congratulations
Thank
first
you.
and foremost. I know it's really important to you, the fact that you guys have the stamp of John Carpenter on this
sure,
film.
of course.
Can you talk about what that means coming back to this and having him be involved?
You know, he's it. I mean, he is ground zero. He and Deborah Hill are the headwaters of this whole, they're the headwaters of the trope. The trope didn't exist before they created the original idea, which then became replicated and then became a trope. So I'm very proud to stand with John Carpenter, who had original ideas and presented them in a very elegant, beautiful way.
And how important do you think it is to have someone like John Carpenter have his stamp of approval on this?
Oh my God, it was just amazing to get his blessing and that he was into it, and I was geeking out,
And I happen to know for a fact that was not an easy thing for you guys to do. So.
It wasn't. It seemed like we were like, what nerve do we have? How dare us think we could go in and tell him what should happen with Halloween? But we sucked it up and did it, and I don't think we would have done it if he wouldn't have been into it.
I love David Gordon Green because he seems like one of those guys that can do everything. He can do comedy, drama, action. What do you feel that he was able to bring to this legacy as a director?
The modern combo has to be funny, has to be fucking shit scary, has to be topical without it being too political.
Right.
And it has to represent and revere its origins, and that's a very hard chemistry project.
Yeah.
And he just does that really well.
Absolutely. Now you guys actually went to college together, so this is kind of like the perfect symbiosis of working together, writing together. Is this like a dream come true? Something going way back to like the early days that you wanted to do?
It is,
yeah.
Yeah, like Jeff and David and myself, I went to the North Carolina School of the Arts, the film school there, and we've worked together a bunch of different times, and it's always, it always feels like a blessing.
It seems like we're seeing kind of a return of strong women in film, which is so great, and it's wonderful to see you back in this role. Was that something that for you personally was kind of gratifying to be able to portray a really strong woman in a horror movie franchise?
Well, you haven't seen it yet, have you?
No, we're getting ready to just now. Yeah, I've seen clips.
She is broken,
Yes.
and then she finds her strength.
Yeah.
Strength comes, I think, from courage, and courage comes from adversity. And this is a woman that spent 40 years with adversity and now can find her strength. But it's taken her a long time.
What's been your favorite part of working on this movie?
To see the fans react to it. We went to the Toronto screening, and it was awesome to put it out there in front of people that are just as passionate about this franchise as we are and see what their take is on it.
When you're doing a movie like this and coming back and playing a character like that, do you personally get to have a lot of input on how you want Laurie to be this time around?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's written. These guys wrote a beautiful script. But, I mean, that's my job.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much. When you guys were conceiving this, I know a lot of people want to ask this type of question, but everybody wants to know if there may be more movies. Was this something that you kind of figured, if we just do one and done, then that's good enough? What were your thoughts on that?
We kind of thought about it all at the same time, like we thought about what you would do if you did more, but we really just put our focus on just making sure we landed this one.
Fantastic. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Welcome to Fantastic Fest.
Yeah.